I am not the kind of person who enjoys taking adventurous risks. Those moments when crazy bungee jumpers plunge off a bridge, screaming, "Wahoo!" I am the kind of person who is very content with the familiar, predictable, and the comfortable. Predictability is my best friend. Those moments when vacationers relax under palm trees, staring out at the ocean. Nice. I prefer knowing what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and how it's going to make me feel. When my friends drag me to amusement parks, a ride on the Ferris wheel is just about the only thrill I will dare to try. Sometimes when I go out to dinner at Olive Garden, I might change up my order and try new pasta. Woo! However, a few summers ago, my adventure on a family vacation changed my way of living, and it might just change your way of living as well. Shortly after my family and I arrived at my aunt's home in Colorado, we had to decide the next day's activities. We could spend the afternoon lounging at a pool, nice, or we could register for a 2.5-hour whitewater rafting trip on the Shoshone River. Wahoo! Although no one in my family had ever rafted before, the wahoo majority quickly chose the rafting option. I, however, wasn't so quick to decide. I absolutely love lounging poolside, soaking up the warm rays of sunshine and reading a good book. How familiar, predictable, and comfortable. I was a little interested, though, as I looked through the rafting brochures, which promised us the thrill of a lifetime. Wahoo! Wahoo? Should I try something completely unpredictable and new? Well, after learning that the Rapids Current was a nice level 2, the same as a lazy river in a water park, I agreed. The next morning, my family and I joined 20 other rafters. I was beginning to be a little excited. Wahoo! We collected our life preservers and our water shoes and reviewed the basics of paddling. Before long, we joined our cram shuttle bus and drove 30 minutes on a bumpy road to the Shoshone River. But as we arrived, our raft guide started yelling safety instructions across the noisy bus, and he concluded with the fact that we might fall off, and what to do if we did fall off. What? Fall out of the raft? Is he kidding? No one falls out of the raft in a lazy river. I nervously eyed my mom, sitting across the aisle, and I mouthed, "What?" I instantly regretted choosing the wahoo option, and desperately wished I was sitting poolside, reading a good book and soaking up the sun's rays, enjoying a very familiar, predictable, and comfortable day. I said goodbye to our shuttle driver, along with my desperate hope to escape. I said hello to the Shoshone River, and what I hoped wouldn't be the beginning of my end. Our guide helped position our group in the raft, and he pushed us off into the river. Within seconds, our raft was shimmying down the Shoshone River, and we were drenched with freezing cold water, with barely a second to blink the water away from our eyes. Our raft was greeted again and again with raging 4-foot waves. This was no nice, lazy river. Our guide failed to mention that the water's level had risen to a whopping level 3. Wahoo! This definitely was very unfamiliar, very unpredictable, and very uncomfortable. Over time, though, I relaxed a little, and I helped maneuver our raft through the rapids. I didn't know what would happen, when it would happen, or how it would make me feel, but it was the not knowing that made it wahoo! The next hour of our adventure proved just as exciting as we traversed the twisting canyon river. Before I knew it, I was screaming wahoo along with the other wahooers. Fortunately, the river's fury subsided, and we were able to relax and enjoy the canyon's beautiful scenery. Then, a refreshing jump into the river provided a nice little moment for our overworked muscles. Before long, we boarded our shuttle bus and headed back home. As I looked back on the day's adventure, I realized I never would have experienced the wahoo if I chose the nice pool option. When I returned to Minnesota, I retold my rafting adventure to all of my friends. I was so proud to have completed this challenging experience, and I was so grateful to have survived it. The rafting brochure delivered on its promise. I truly lived a woohoo adventure. Although I still nice, I woohoo much more now. I spontaneously kayaked in Lake Superior's crystal clear, calm waters. I rode in a shaky coal miner's elevator 1 mile underground, and I even rode a roller coaster at Valley's Fair. I learned that it's okay to not always know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, or how it's going to make me feel. The more you push yourself out of the familiar and into the unfamiliar, the possibilities of fun and adventure are endless. Who knows what woohoo tomorrow will bring? I don't, but I do know it will definitely be worth the risk. The next time you are offered a chance to woohoo, what will you do?